the conversation about ordinary people, the conversation about the businesses of ordinary people, the conversation about our agriculture, the conversation around our businesses, our SMEs, the conversation around universal health coverage. And that is what brings the Democratic Party and the Kenya Kwanza fraternity together. The conversation about the people of Kenya. There is another conversation out there about the changing the constitution and everything that goes with it, and sharing power and sharing positions. We dare say the people of Kenya have spoken, and they have spoken very clearly, that this time round, this particular general election is not going to be about leaders and positions and changing the constitution. It is going to be about the team that has the plan and has the template on how to change our economy, create jobs for ordinary people, create opportunities for our SMEs and the people in the business space, creating an environment for our farmers to thrive, and creating an environment for every Kenyan to be their best. And we dare say that the people of Kenya has made that conversation very, very clearly. And as we converge here this morning, we are persuaded that we are on the right side of history. And this election is going to be determined by the people of Kenya. The people of Kenya have resisted blackmail. The people of Kenya have stood against threats. They have refused everything that goes with the tyranny of a few people. The people of Kenya have consciously refused that a few people can sit in a corner and decide for 40 or 50 million Kenyans. And that is why the people of Kenya are saying resoundingly that hatupangwingwi. The people of Kenya have refused blackmail, they have refused intimidation, they have refused threats, and they want to determine their own destiny. And that's what we are doing this morning. We are building the blocks that will give every Kenyan a chance. And we dare say that wale wanafikiria ya kwamba watatupanga, ati wanafikiria ya kwamba watatumia vitisho na watatumia deep state, ati na ingine inaitwa system, na ati watapanga wa Kenya. Tunataka kuwaambia mutajua hamujui. Hamuwezi kutupanga na hamuwezi kutulazimisha na hamuwezi kutununua. And we are this time round going to shame the deep state and the dark forces. The people of Kenya have spoken resoundingly that they want to be masters of their own future. And so we want to say it loudly and clearly to our competitors that please try and cobble together a plan and an agenda to sell to the people of Kenya. Stop wasting your time trying to re-engineer our literature. I think it is an exercise in futility to try and tell us which Kiswahili words we should use and which English words we should use. We are decent people. We are intelligent people. We are knowledgeable people. We know what we are saying. And therefore, instead of these people wasting their time fighting with literature, they should actually get an opportunity to fashion or couple together a plan and an agenda to sell to the people of Kenya. The people of Kenya know what to do. They know how to speak. And they will speak at the ballot. So let us not engage institutions of government in a circus that will not help anybody. I want to conclude my remarks by saying we are very proud this morning that we are joined by the Democratic Party, a party that has a long history and a party that has history about the economy of our republic, and a party that is associated with our third president, the finest economist we ever had in Kenya, the Honorable Mwai Kibaki. So with those remarks, let me request my brother, Justin Muturi, the Njoka, oh yeah, I forgot. Justin Njoka Muturi, our Speaker of the National Assembly and the party leader of Democratic Party. Karibu sana, my brother.
Thank you. Asante sana, His Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, other party leaders, His Excellency Musalia Mudavadi, my good brother, I don't want to say a lot more beyond that, the party leader of Ford Kenya, the Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula, the patron of the Democratic Party, the Honorable Joseph Munyao, the chairman, the SG, members of parliament and officials of all the constituent parties. Let me begin by acknowledging that indeed today is a momentous occasion that we assembled here this morning to witness the signing of the coalition agreement between the Democratic Party of Kenya and the Kenya Kwanza Alliance with all the constituent parties and party leaders. I'm a proud Kenyan that we have come this far. Those of you that may have heard my comments on the day that the Democratic Party had its National Delegates Convention would recall that I did promise that as instructed by the party NDC, that I will consult with all people of goodwill and like-minded parties and party leaders to see to it that the agenda that we have at the Democratic Party, which indeed is the agenda that all of us aspire to, of seeing our country move forward, is attained in an environment that is free. Mimi siku ya leo niko na furaha kwamba my party has given me that backing, and indeed to say to my brothers in the UDA, the ANC, and Ford Kenya, and others, like I heard one of my colleagues, my good friend Professor Kidiki, indicates, who believe in this conversation of that we cannot be if the others aren't. There cannot be a Kenya for others and another one for us. We all belong. and that Kenya is bigger than all of us. It is therefore not going to be possible for people to divide us. And I'm happy that after several conversations in this effort of coming together, that today we have realized that dream of working together to build a better Kenya for our children and our children's children. Nobody should deceive themselves that by whatever machinations, whatever designs, they are going to coerce and intimidate Kenyans from the path of self-actualization, which I dare say will be realized on the 9th of August this year. And I have gone round. I've traveled to a number of places in this country, and I can confirm that the heartbeat of many Kenyans is within the aspirations that are espoused within this coalition. Therefore, we in the Democratic Party are quite happy to fully and unconditionally associate with the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Indeed, for me, as I'm sure many of you would reflect back sometimes in last year, would recall my huge billboard around Muthaiga with this inscription, Kenya Kwanza. And therefore, that just shows that we were all along, we were of the same mind. My brothers took the more secret route of registering Kenya Kwanza. I took the route of announcing to Kenyans, but I see all is well that ends well. We are all Kenya Kwanza. We believe in that. I therefore want to thank Kenyans who have supported us in this journey, and wish to say, we all know that this country, the constitution of this country says Kenya shall be a democratic, multi-party state. We are not going to interfere with others in the exercise of their freedom to move around and sell their agenda, even whatever it may be. But we will be focused on the agenda that brings us together, which is why we have been able to come together that much easily. We do know and we sympathize with some of our colleagues who we say, I'm sure Kenyans are aware of this. You have seen outfits being formed very, very quickly and being rerolled into some funny arrangements. And we are already seeing some element of political constipation happening in those places where they have been taken to. We just wish them well if they feel that they are not comfortable there, because we know some of them, they are not comfortable. I went to plead with my brothers that please, those that may find themselves being ejected from those places, let us still remain, keep some little space for them, because they mean well for the rest of the Kenyans. They can leave the others to do their own things, but we are committed to this journey. Na ni lazima, ukizungumza Kiswahili, Kizungu, mwishowe tutapiga kura. Na lazima hizo kura lazima tutazilinda. Liwalo linaliwe. Our agents, you cannot call agents, you are political agents. I can see a few candidates who are here. you will have agents, Mheshimiwa Gachagua. When you talk to them, when they go to the polling station, lazima walinde ile kura zako, lazima walinde. La sivyo zinaweza porwa. Kwa hivyo wale ambao wanafikiri hata lugha pia inaanza kuwa shinda, tafadhali, you ain't seen nothing yet. Tutaendelea vivyo hivyo. I should thank you very much, and Your Excellency the Deputy President, nashukuru. Hata mimi sipangingwi. Hiyo nilikataa. Wale walikuwa nafikiri ati wanaweza kupanga mimi. Poleni. Hii miaka yangu haikubali mimi nipangwe na mtu yeyote. Sipangwingwi. Oh. Kabisa. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
Asante sana, Justin. So, as way of progressing this, so that we make the other speeches brief, I also want to thank you, Justin, that apart from the history I have with